Hey guys, CDTVProductions here, and today in Best Verses we will be looking at Lil Skies. Skies is a rapper that I discovered from my, I'll call it my review series. You know, that series with a title that totally doesn't make it look like I dislike his music, but no, it turns out that I actually love his music, and I'm gonna actually see Skies live in about a month or so I thought today we would look at his best verses. That's all I gotta say, guys. Make sure you check out the CDTVThaG Channel, where my twin uploads in-depth reaction videos. He just hit 10,000 subscribers in under a month, so, you know, big ups to my twin, well done. And yeah, this is ya boy, CDTV Productions, and let's get right into this video.
Hey, ask him all for money, cause I know she got bills. So we started robbing niggas, but I didn't like to steal. Saw my uncle sell drugs, back then he was the plug.
This is one of my favorite Skies verses for sure, if you're looking at the lyrics. As the title tells you, Skies tells the story all about his life and his upbringing on this track. He tells us all about his family, about how he didn't like asking his mum for money because, you know, she has bills to pay, about how his uncle sold drugs, and Skies thought it was pretty cool until his uncle went to jail for it. You know, just lines like that on here kind of show you how Skies was deterred from a life of crime. Pretty much this whole song, which is one long verse, is just about how Skies came to be the person that he is. It's got a really nice vibe to it, and it's just cool knowing the background story behind the person.
I'm like, oh man, hit the slow dance. We ain't got a romance, we ain't got a hold hands. Niggas quick to speak about what they don't know.
This is one that I enjoy because it's something we rarely hear from Skies, as this track actually has quite an aggressive and foreboding sound to it. His flows are incredibly suited to this, and he moves very fluidly throughout this verse. Lyrically, there aren't really insanely crazy lines here, but it's all just fitted to the dark theme that this song has, with some nice gritty lines. I'm actually happy Skies doesn't employ this sinister style more often, because that way it's more enjoyable and notable when he actually does use it.
Beats like I'm gaining weight, beats like I need a weight, and I ball like I'm hard away. Bitch try to take my heart away. Ay, I just ran over your trap. Take work, I ain't giving it back.
I just want to say, you really missed an opportunity to call this one Sky-Fi's funeral, but maybe I'm the only one who thinks that sounds pretty cool, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Here Lil Skies bounces his words over the kind of fast-paced drums on here, and it's got a cool energetic vibe to it. I will admit there are a couple of lines I consider to be a little corny on here, but the rest of it is pretty solid, and I mostly listen to Skies for the flow and vibes anyway. And he did a pretty damn good job on this one. He also closed out the song with a fairly nice singing segment, and it's always good to hear Skies pull out a fairly strong rapping verse as well.
You wanna hang with a rock star, live a fast life and get high. We gon' come through, shut the block down, make them lay low like drive-bys. I don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with me, it gets to the head but not mine.
I love this track as it's a really nice mix of Skies using his melodies and rapping flows in tandem to create a great sound. He uses autotune throughout this verse, which actually isn't something that Skies utilizes regularly, and that surprisingly makes this one stand out from his other tracks. Again, milk the game like a tit isn't a great lyric, but the rest are fine to me. And the beat dropping out, which occurs a few times on this first verse, just serves to make the lines even more catchy, and it's one of the Skies verses that is stuck in my head the most. I really enjoyed this one.
From being lazy to now I'm focusing on my goals, from bad grades to finally making on a roll. I made my mom proud, it feels good. My chest hurt, guess I smoked too many backwoods.
I think this is simultaneously Skies' most emotional and chilled out verse at the same time. It's got an inspirational feeling to it, and inspiration is pretty much Lil Skies' forte. One of the lines that really got me was where he said, "I'm trying to blow up and do an interview with Westwood," because that's exactly what he did. He had that ambition back in 2016 when this dropped, and almost a year and a half later, he would blow up very rapidly and achieve that interview with Tim Westwood, the man that looks like every school's swim team coach. It also hit quite hard hard when he says he's single because he doesn't want to risk having his heart broken. And I think this whole song is great if you just want some kind of like laid back motivation that's also pretty deep in a lot of ways. It's probably one of my favorite tracks as a whole from Skies, and I did not discover it until recently. The second verse is also great on this one. It's just a very good song as a whole. I would highly recommend checking this out, especially if you are a Lil Skies fan and haven't heard this, because if you're a fan of his music, you'll absolutely love this one. I can guarantee that. Well guys, that's going to be it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. I will have some longer videos coming out soon. I'm going to make some videos on the XXL freshman lists very soon, but I just wanted to make one of these shorter best verses videos to kind of ease back into uploading more regularly. Like I said, I would also appreciate you checking out my second channel, CDTVThaG. I think it's a very good thing to keep you occupied whilst you're waiting for uploads on this main channel, and even then, the uploads there, I would say myself, they're fairly high quality, you know? They're worth it to have their own channel. They kind of stand on their own fairly well. And you know, one of the things I wanted to do with reaction videos, if I was ever going to do them, is be as critical and in-depth as possible and make sure they're not rushed and edited very well. And I think that's what I'm doing so far, and I hope you guys think the same. And when I say I mean my twin, CDTVThaG, okay? That's not me slipping up the fucking mythology here, okay? So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know your personal favorite Lil Skies verses in the comments below. I will see you all in the next one, and this is CDTV Productions, signing out.